Hi, I'm Valerie Burton and welcome to the video version of this week's e-newsletter. So as a life strategist and coach, I've been asked many times, how do you know if the person you're with, that you're dating, is the one? In other words, how do you know this is someone you should say I do to? So I've got 3 questions in particular that I think are pivotal if you were thinking about walking down the aisle. Okay, so I'm going to share them. They come from my book, Start Here, Start Now. So number 1, if this person never changed, I emphasize never changed, could you be content with him or her for the rest of your life if they never changed? Now, we all have our flaws and our faults, but you know what things you can live with and what you can't. And if you are banking on that person changing at all, then you're not ready to say I do. You need to know that if they never changed, if 10 years from now they were doing the same things that aggravate you, would you be able to live with that? If 30 years from now they were still doing that same stuff, still had that same attitude, could you live with that? You need to be able to answer that question. If it's yes, great. If it's no, you're not ready. Number 2, do you have a shared vision with your mate of your life together? This is huge because if you want to spend the rest of your journey with this person, you need to be journeying to the same destination. If you're not, eventually one of you will have to give up who you are. You'll have to give up your dreams and your desires in order to make the relationship work. And if you have to give up who you are, then that relationship really isn't working. So what's the vision you have? And I'm talking about, do you share similar friends? Do you share your faith? Do you share similar interests? Do you share a vision of what you see your life looking like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, where you want to live, how close you are with family? All of those things are critically important. Do you want to have kids? Really important. These are not things to take lightly. You need a shared vision. A house divided will not stand. Here's number 3. Do you love their character more than their career or their looks or their money, or you fill in the blank? Look, the bottom line is this. It's character. Can you trust them? Do you like who they are and the integrity that they show up with? Or are you more impressed with how they look, where they live, what they drive, what they do for a living, all of those things that on the surface might make you say, oh, they look good on paper. But good on paper is not going to carry you through the challenges of life. It's not going to carry you through the difficulties. It does nothing for you when you're sick, when you need a shoulder to cry on, when you need someone that you know will be there and that you know you can trust. Be more in love with character than all of those things that truly are superficial and can go away in an instant. If you love their character, then you know when things go wrong, you can work through it together. So that's it. 3 questions. If they never changed, could you still live with them? Do you have a shared vision together? And do you love their character more than their career or their looks or their money or whatever else you think might be important? If you can say yes to those 3 things, you might be ready to say, I do. If you want more life strategies, go out on my blog at valerieburton.com/blog. I'll talk to you next time.